Should have done it a lot earlier. I mean, they haven't been getting the message out for quite a while, thinking that the Labour Party was something of the past, and that's always a dangerous thing to do in politics, is to underestimate your opposition. And I think they're going to have to fight very, very hard to get the populists back on their side. Brexit's going to be very difficult for them, so that's going to be, there's going to be negatives and hopefully some positives that come out of that as they go along. But political uncertainty in the UK is probably going to be here till we have the next general election. I think we've got to see what the Conservatives do, really. I think they made a complete hash of the election. Instead of focusing on the fact that they wanted a clear mandate for Brexit, they got all involved in various social issues which the Conservative followers weren't interested in, to be perfectly honest, at that time. And it allowed the Labour Party to get a hold and to come up with promises they probably couldn't keep if they did get into power, but it didn't matter because they didn't think they were going to get into power. So now we're in a situation where, quite rightly, Jeremy Corbyn's gone far left, further left perhaps than he was before even, which is hard to believe. But he's making promises and thoughts like that, and he's no doubt attracting the electorate. Donald Trump did it in a different way in America, so why can't Jeremy Corbyn do it here? And I think that's the question that people are asking themselves at the moment. You might try to, but I think people, I'm an example of the ageing population, if you like. People still have to save and have to save for their retirement and for their future years. So that's not going to go away. The demographics are such that the government can't afford to look after us, so we've got to look after ourselves. And so therefore, the investment markets are always going to have a role to play, and therefore capitalism within those markets has a role to play. Whether you're a Labour politician or a Conservative politician, people have still got to save. And whatever the Labour Party might say, they can't afford to look after us all forever into the future. Well, being on an island is quite an advantage because you're never far away from the office, so you don't have to travel far to do it, and so it allows me to get involved. But it's just fun. I mean, business is fun, and I don't think I've ever retired officially. I still get on the golf course quite a bit, but I can get from the golf course to the office quite quickly as well, so that helps.
And the last time we had you on the show, of course, we were talking about Bristol Sport, which is your other big business activity. Are you satisfied with things? I mean, Bristol Rugby Club were relegated last year. That can't have been helpful.
It was tough, but we got something wrong there, but we've learned from that, and I think we're well focused to hopefully win the championship this year. That's the aim, and get back into the Premiership and push on. A lot of things are going well. The stadium is well established now. It's a profitable business, which is always good to hear. The football club is got good young players coming up through and creating value. Again, it's fun, and at the end of the day, business is fun, and that's what you're in it for.